You know I can make you happy. That's all I wanna do. Giving you all of my charms.
Hello, welcome to a new video, everyone. I'm back from China. It's been already a week since I came back. I had a little bit of a rough week because I got extremely sick right after I landed in Amsterdam from Hong Kong. Yeah, I got a stomach bug or something. I was puking, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into details with that. And yeah, I mean the past week I've been catching up with my full-time job, but at the same time I've been editing a little bit, especially I've been trying to edit a little bit some of the videos that I'm gonna put out for this trip, which to be honest I'm really excited for. I think I got really good clips and memories, so I'm really excited to put it online. And you know, actually I want to leave a little sneak peek here. So that's a little reels that I made for the trip. Probably I might even use that as an intro, but yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. It's just really cool stuff. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me here. I'm gonna be posting lots of photos. I'm gonna be posting lots of reels of the trip. So I really invite you to do it, because I think why not, right? So that's it. To give you some context, I started making videos and actually playing with Davinci Resolve like 1 to 2 years ago, and ever since then I've been like, you know, learning and practicing more and more on like how to edit, how to color grade the best, and so on. And in particular, the color grading part of it is something that I really actually enjoy doing. So a few weeks ago I was like you know, exploring a little bit YouTube, and I saw a few videos of some people using Dehancer, which is you know, like this plugin that gives this very nice cinematic look, which is what we're gonna be talking about in a few minutes. And yeah, I mean, I was really lucky to get in touch with them, and they were really nice. They were really happy to provide me with a license, so I could like give them feedback, so they could continue improving and so on. So I'm not getting paid or anything from Dehancer. I was really excited to be able to have the product on my hands and keep you know, learning and keep being able to making my videos look even better. And that's the reason why, you know, we agreed on having this honest, which is something that they really remark, honest review, where I could like give my feedback and my first impressions of the product. So that's it. We're gonna jump now into the screen. I'm gonna be sharing a little bit the before and after, and what are the key features that for me I think are the best, and just explain a little bit what the product does on its own. All right, so let's move into the screen. All right, so now we are in Davinci Resolve. So I prepared a few clips that you saw actually before, with the look of it. So basically, for the sake of time, I prepare a few adjustment clips where I already have the edit that I accomplished, but I'm gonna be jumping a little bit on some of the key features so you understand what they do. So let's go into the color. So you can see this is how this is you know, a D-Log from the Osmo Pocket actually. So up here, actually let me just move this here. Up here you can select the input, and then you can do the color transformation. So basically that's what it does. So let me actually just disable all of the tools. All right, so once you do the color transformation, basically you can play around with exposure, with the temperature, and so on. And then one of the key features that it has, and I found actually really cool, is the film emulation. So this is actually what why Dehancer is very well known for. It's the film emulation, and this is very nice cinematic look. So in this case, you have Fuji, you have Fuji Color, you have Kodak. In this case, I found that the Kodak Ultramax 400 was quite nice. So actually, when you enable it, you already get to see a little bit of a feel for the video. Then you would have the film developer, which you can play a little bit around with the contrast and so on. But guys, I'm not an expert, so there might be a few things that I might say that they're wrong. Just don't kill me. But from this part, what I like actually is the color boost. So if you feel like your video is lacking a little bit of color, you can always pump it up a little bit. You will see now in a bit why it's so nice. Normally what I would recommend doing is, once you put the film, you should jump into the print, because then the whole image color, it's already there. So let's enable the print, and then you come with 3 different ones. So you can choose the Fujifilm, Kodak, and the Kodak Endura. In this case, I'm going for the classic 2383. So you can change a few parameters here, but I didn't touch it too much. And then you could go back into the rest of the features, so the film compression, the expand, which I actually didn't enable. Then we have the color head, just to play a little bit around with some of the colors and the tones of it. Especially I find super nice the shadow for the tones, mid-tones and highlight tones, so it allows you to actually change a little bit per band what you want to change. So I think this is quite nice, this orangey nice tone. What else? And yeah, then one of the things that I also really like is the film grain. To be honest, the film grain is top notch in my opinion, from Dehancer. And then the halation, I have to say I haven't played enough with it to give a proper, let's say, feedback, but I have to say that I actually prefer working with the one that Davinci Resolve offers. That might be just simply because I'm used to it and I know how to use it, but that's just piece of feedback for the Dehancer team basically. Then the bloom, which is also quite nice. In particular, I wouldn't use it in this clip. And then the rest of the tabs, to be honest, I don't really use it, so I don't have much to say about it. Then actually, if we jump to different clips, we have this one, which if we compare how like the before and after, you can clearly see that it brings the clip back to life and it has this very nice vintage. Then in this one, same, and then in this one, which is like actually vlog from the Lumix, you can see that there is a huge difference, of course, because this is being transformed from a log to a normal. So you can see the big difference here. Probably I'll be putting this in the background as I play it around. And in this case, actually, just for you to see the difference, I use the print. What it is, the Fujifilm. I think in this case it looks super sick. I mean, all of them, they look really nice, but the printed Fujifilm here looks this. It gives these very nice blue tones. So that's pretty much it. We could go on and on, but to be honest, I still have a lot to learn from the Dehancer itself, and just to spend some hours. But the first impressions, they were really positive. I think it really brings your production to the next level. I have to say that maybe it's not something that you will be using in every single video. Maybe if you're, vlogging, maybe it doesn't make sense to use Dehancer, because of course it takes more, capacity from your laptop and so on. But if you want to make like a very cool video and you want to elevate your production, I think Dehancer is the way to go. So I would encourage you to give it a try at least, because why not? That's it. You have on the description a link for, with all the website and everything. If you ever end up buying it, you have a code that you can use. It will give me a little commission and it will give you a 10% discount. But hey guys, I don't expect you to actually buy anything. I just really wanted to do this to show you what's out there and how you could elevate your production. Before we wrap up, I actually wanted to show you the Dehancer app on the phone, which is something that I was able to use on the trip in China, and I actually found it really, really handy. Something I have to say about it is that I really enjoy using the Dehancer app for video in the phone, especially because, you know, when you're traveling and you're with the camera and your gear and all of that, and maybe you want to capture something really quick so you can post it to maybe the stories on Instagram. I don't normally like the digital look that the phone has. However, when you put it on the Dehancer and maybe you give a little bit some halation, some bloom, then you put a few, well, you put a film and a print, it completely changes the whole vibe of the clip, and it looks way more cinematic, which is something that I always like to have in my content. So that's the piece of feedback. I can show you now a little bit in the background probably how I'm navigating across the app. But that's it. And then when it comes to photos, I'll have to say I prefer Lightroom than Dehancer, and the reason why is because with Lightroom I feel like I have more control on the colors. With Dehancer you have the film, you have the print, but at the end of the day it's more like film emulation kind of presets, you know. But what I would say is that it's nice to use for special occasions. If you want to, maybe, I don't know, you take a photo and you want to give it this vintage look or analog look, then adding the film look with halation and bloom, I think it just makes it really cool. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like the video. I'm gonna continue working now for all the videos for China. And now very, very soon I have something very important in my life, a milestone that I hope I can share with you very soon. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this is a different format, but sometimes you just gotta do something different. That's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.